I never know how to like make videos anymore, so I'm just gonna put my seat back and stuff. Anyways, NOFAP did actually change my life. It's really hot in here, hold on. But yeah, as much as you see all these clickbait titles on all these NOFAP videos, NOFAP changed my life. Like, no, NOFAP actually did change my life at this point, but it just took like literally 3 years of trial and error and actually failing. So for some context, actually no, first I'll say that NOFAP has actually allowed me now to successfully do the deed with other human beings, as well as cut my addiction to pornography and stop me from actually fapping. So full-on success, but I could fail tomorrow, but right now full-on success. So for the context, in 2020, I started NOFAP another streak, or like an additional streak. What am I saying? March 31st, 2020, I was like, let's do NOFAP seriously. I went 135 days. August 15th, I messed up, but that was a really stressful day. I don't want to talk about it. But yeah, we failed there. And then some life stuff happened in September, and then just chaos, and then I was sick, and then a whole bunch of other stuff. And then like lockdown again, and then nonsense. And during that whole time, after the whole like 135 day streak thing, I still wasn't like having that much success. Like I still was like neurologically like, oh, I need to watch porn and like fap. But that's really changed now, and we'll get to that. So then I think like middle of lockdown again, this was like December, I have absolutely no idea, maybe December 17th, I have no idea, something like that, maybe December 17th, 2020, I was like, let's do NOFAP again, and then I was like, yeah, because we want to like get momentum into 2021, you know, New Year's resolution. So we went into that. Is this a story time? I don't even know, I'm not even gonna edit this. So we went, because I don't even care, I just YouTube, nobody cares. Went into 2021, our streak was good, and I'll tell you something about this particular streak. I guess like after the first couple weeks, I basically had like just a full-on flatline, like forever. And I talked about the flatline thing before in my previous NOFAP video, but I think that the flatline isn't actually a flatline. I'm pretty sure what we think is a flatline is simply just normal existence, because now I'm able to have like an erection, but I'm not horny 24 hours a day just at home doing nothing. And I don't have like random urges all the time. But if I'm with someone who I'm attracted to, yes, my sex drive then increases and everything works properly. So this kind of gives us the idea of that maybe the whole like fapping and pornography and constantly horny thing isn't our normal state of being, and it shouldn't be, because then you're just like, you can't focus on anything else. There's been times like back in the day when it's like, I don't, like I'm not doing NOFAP, but I'm like, I need to fap right now because I absolutely cannot do anything else right now. I'm trying to be productive, I'm trying to productive things, and I'm like, wow, I literally cannot focus on this because I need to do this. Whereas now, I don't really have like any distractions in that way. And then when it comes time to actually like do what you're supposed to do with other people and not just like frantically go on the internet all the time, things are fine, which is quite surprising, because take this from me, this video is just absolute nonsense. Maybe I'll put timestamps, maybe I won't, I don't know, I'm just ranting here. But take this from me, boys and girls. I don't know if girls are on here, but maybe they are. I thought I was actually like screwed for life, like just completely broken, like never gonna be able to like get past PIED, like never gonna be able to like stop the desire of watching porn, never gonna be able to like really look at human beings as like not just objectified and whatever, because that stuff does go away. And I thought I was like not gonna be able to like ever, I guess, enjoy like sexual adventures because, I don't know, I just, like, it didn't really feel like anything back in the day. Back in the day, I guess. Wow, I'm so old now. But yeah. But what am I trying to say? The point is, yes, I am one of the cases where I thought I was absolutely screwed, and I'm telling you to your face now that it does actually get better. This is not motivational. This is like you will recover. With that being said though, and I had like a pretty, like, I wouldn't say bad, but like, I started when I was young, you know? And then it was like, oh, this is an everyday thing for me because this is so normal. Absolutely not, okay? And if you're someone who can like separate like pornography addiction and like masturbation addiction or whatever from like casually enjoying videos on the internet and occasionally pleasuring yourself, then go ahead. But I think for a lot of people, and me included, we're in the hand here, which is like all or nothing. So do what you want to do, but please don't get addicted, and please don't realize that you're not addicted if you have like bad tendencies. I'm really kind of sweaty here, but what are we talking about? I actually forget what we're talking about. This is great. But yeah, so there is hope. Oh yes, there is hope for you. But with that being said, no idea what I'm saying. Wow, this is super casual. Yes, there is hope for you, but it may take you a year, 2 years, 3 years of actually like failing and succeeding and failing and succeeding, because, oh yeah, I should also say that whatever streak I'm on now, I'm probably at like 100 days maybe, but I've also not retained my semen within the last 90 days, but I haven't fapped. So that's what I'm trying to say, is that it took me going through a 90-day, like 135-day streak, and then failing, and then doing another 90+ day streak to actually get back to like a functioning level as a human being. So I'm thinking that like for a lot of people probably 90 days isn't enough to fully fix all of your problems, and that even if you mess up like after a long streak, you've still made a lot of progress. But I do feel like, I don't really know what I feel like, but I feel like the last 90 days of streaks and stuff has been like my brain I don't even know what the word is, detaching, that's the word, detaching from like the pornography addiction, because I no longer have like the desire, I guess. Like it's weird until you actually experience it, where you kind of like, you no longer have the desire to like go on the internet and look at stuff. And you kind of avoid situations like that, not because you're like paranoid that you'll relapse, but because your mind simply doesn't go there anymore. So I guess what the benefits, well, I'm not trying to say benefits. I don't really have like PIED anymore. It definitely could be better, but I certainly don't have like issues like that as much. I'm not constantly like horny all the time. I do not, what am I trying to say? I don't have like a desire. I don't objectify people that much anymore. In terms of like, I guess like productivity, I guess also like energy levels. Like I do think there's a big correlation between like fapping and releasing your energy, and that actually probably has some sort of effect on you mentally and physically in terms of energy levels or mental cognition, stuff like that. So definitely, like, my advice for you people, if I'm just gonna make a blanket statement about just the NOFAP in general and just life, I would tell you, like, literally do not fap, and you'll get to a point at some point in your life where you don't have like the just chronic addiction or desire to do that, and you'll sort of put your attention towards like getting that sexual release with another human being, or like just the occasional FAP, like by yourself, like with your imagination, just to, I don't know, like burn off some steam, stress stuff. So that's my advice to you, because I don't know. People always like, oh, you need to masturbate to help with your prostate gland and keep yourself healthy. Well, maybe, but who knows? So that's my advice for you guys. Just wanted to let you know, to conclude this video, because I'm not editing this, that I thought I was doomed. You're not doomed. I was probably in the average majority, like, terrible life choices category, and you can fix yourself. But with that being said, you have to try, and you have to make an effort, and you have to kind of get through hard times, because I'll tell you, the first 90-day, 135-day streak was super difficult. This second one was actually pretty easy, which is why I kind of have this like internal confidence. But if you haven't watched the other NoFap videos, which are more organized and structured and provide better tips, please go watch those ones. I'll link them in the description probably, or I'll put a little card up here, or it's there. I have no idea. I'm not a YouTuber anymore. I don't know what I'm talking about. But I do know what I'm talking about when it says, when I say, when who says, you say, me say, when I say that you can fix yourself. You just gotta make an effort. All right, peace, love, and tranquility. This is probably the last NoFap video I ever make, hopefully, because I don't really need to make NoFap videos anymore. Or I'll probably fail next week and I'll be like, oh guys, I'm a failure. It's all, oh, I suck. But anyways, hopefully not. So light me up, fam. Hope you're having a good day. Peace, love, and tranquility. I'm gonna go now. Leave me a comment if you have any questions about NoFap or help on your journey, or like, hey bro, I'm starting day one. I'll be like, heart that comment. You got this, bro. Let's achieve greatness. Have a good day. Bye.